Dmitry is our winner for Java Champion of the Month. We'll put a link to your profile on DZone in the chat. Congratulations, Dmitry.
Yeah, thank you. It's a bit unexpected. I didn't expect any awards. I'm basically just sharing my experience on DZone. Initially, I started maybe 4 years ago, but on LinkedIn. Unfortunately, LinkedIn it has really poor system of notification and sharing. So when I wrote my first article in DZone, it has about 7,000, and I was pretty happy with it. So I started to write articles, but initially it was just sharing of my experience. But right now, when I write more articles, actually I'm much more focused on the content. I'm trying to deliver some. So I make great investigation, I would say, every time when I publish something. So I compare, any other related articles which exist, and I'm trying to combine existing useful content and my personal experience, because basically I'm doing Java every day. And right now I do believe it's it becomes much more serious in my life, because I in most of the cases spent about at least 2 weeks, but rather a month, just thinking what kind of content I can deliver. And also I also conduct some courses, and I share this content with my students, and I do believe it's efficient. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for support, and thank you so I learned a lot of basic things about SEO, and I'm pretty happy to know how it works, how to be recognized over, not only in DZone, but over in Google. And it's really cool, actually. It's really cool because when I type it first time, my first article was Java benchmarking, and when I type it first time, Java benchmarking, I found that my article somewhere on top 5 or top 8, and I thought it was just impossible. But pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Thanks.
Nice. And I think you had overall, you are at 27 published articles on DZone that have over 500,000 views. And in June alone, you had 3 articles that had over 50,000 views. That's pretty impressive.
Well, yeah. I'm as my last article, I spent a lot of efforts actually trying to make it Google searchable, I would say. Well, it wasn't too much of success, but it just was first attempt. I learned how the different tricks. I found that some actually guys which are recognizable over internet, for example, Bildung, because most of the Java developers, when they Google anything, they'll find on the top Bildung. And actually, I found that most of his articles, they are it's they've been written in order to be on top for a given search query. The content actually, it's a bit, I would say, unfair, because when I published my articles, I'm trying to aggregate everything, not splitting them in order to have 3 separate articles, just to have 3 top 1 or top 2 Google results. I'm trying to be fair, so I combine it all possible information about given subject, and it's cool. It's really cool, guys, that you have this platform that guys can publish it, and after they can easily be found on the top of Google. Well, if they deliver good content, and it's actually really cool. I'm really happy to have this feature, and yeah, and thanks, guys, once again.
Great. Anything on the SEO side to add to that?
Yeah, Dmitry's content is very long and copy heavy. Yeah, so I really appreciate his contributions, and Dmitry and I often work now, and I really enjoy collaboration, and also Dmitry gives us some feedback for our websites too. So I always pay attention to what you say.
Yeah, but it's from my side as well. I also that I have real knowledge, I would say, which I would not be able to find anywhere else, or I would spend a lot of time. It's the same thing as as for SEO things. So yeah, thanks, guys, again. I'll try to deliver much more important and I would say valuable articles. but it for certainly takes time. So as I said, like every time when I right now, Hayata, he recommended me that to investigate about and write maybe article related to SQL, and I'm ready to do it because I'm pretty experienced in it. But when I think about it, like I'm thinking, like, what kind of article I might write, covering the popular subject and at the same time to deliver new content, and like it's like it's real work. So I mean, like it takes time, like evenings after the working day. But I do believe it's valuable because anyway, I'm ready to be. I'm happy to share the knowledge because the days when I was a junior, about 11 years ago, it was much more difficult to find good content which give you like kind of clear understanding, especially in enterprise, because I had the same. Right at this very moment, I do understand that those time it was like practically the same situation. The guys, they just publish something in order to publish something, so they do not. So maybe they spend some time about SEO, but not about content, and like it's really like it makes junior developers pretty like frustrated because they cannot find finally the results which they want. And the funny thing, actually, the books, they're also written the same way. If you check like most of the books about Java, they also like give you some like some basic information. So they do not explain you how it works deep inside and so on and so on. And finally, most of the developers, they from one side they know something, but practically they are struggling to do something more important. So I'm trying to deliver some good stuff to share real knowledge. Yeah. So I believe another guy can start. I took too much time.
No, it's great. You had a lot to say. Is there anything exciting going on currently with Java that people should know about? Anything that you're interested in or excited of late?
Well, there are a set of articles. Like I have like maybe like 6 or 5 templates about Java security. So some of them I keep in mind. I just put some titles and keep them in mind to publish something. But I cannot tell you precisely what might be useful because first of all, Java it's so popular that almost everything been already said 10 times. And when I'm trying to publish something, I'm trying to publish something original, to say something real, to share real experience. And unfortunately, it's not that easy actually. So even like my 2 previous articles, they are basically, if you spend some time and you check maybe 10 or 15 articles, I do believe, and if you aggregate them, you will have all answers which I described. I try to keep all of it in one, to have once you read one article and after you don't have any answers, you don't need to Google anything else. And so maybe in the same approach, I also might aggregate, 5 or 10 different sources, add some of my personal experience, and finally to provide some clear understanding about, I don't know, for example, one of the thoughts it was to write tips and tricks about Java security because there are maybe 10 or 15 ideas. And you can find all of them actually if you check one by one, but it would be pretty difficult to find one place with all answers. I've been thinking about it, but right now I'm not sure. Right now, actually, I'm more excited to write something important and popular, I would say, because I do like to have. For example, my last article is it's maybe right now it's top something 8 if I write some general query, and it's pretty sad because for example in Bing or Yahoo, when I write general stuff like Java memory estimation, I am on top 3, top 4, and for me it's pretty nice that the guys can find my article, and so it makes some sense. So otherwise, if you are somewhere top 20, top 30, no one will find you, and it's pretty sad that you it's kind of in archive, So I've been thinking how to write something popular and at the same time useful. And of course I have a set of ideas, seriously, not only in Java, in blockchain, I do believe, because with blockchain, I'm actually proud of my second article which I wrote. I finally shared the information, which is not in this noise which currently exists. If you try to search for anything about blockchain, you'll find top 20 garbage articles which don't give you like real information, especially for developers. And you wouldn't be able to write actually smart contracts, because everything about blockchain, it's about smart contracts. You won't find anything like everything is like it's about cryptocurrency, it's about anything but not a real practice. And I wrote my article, actually, it's like if you read it, if you follow the steps, after actually you can become like intern blockchain developer. And I thought maybe like to write one more article about it, like still not sure, but actually I'm really happy, you know, like to be kind of recognized. Thank you again. But I do believe, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for that, Dmitry. Congratulations being the Java champion for June 2021. It's great to work with you. I know Hayata loves working with you as well. So have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye from UK. I'm actually in UK.